Hello, Clay Burrell here at Change.org's education blog. A couple of days ago, I shared with you this post on OpenCourseWare. Okay, OpenCourseWare is a movement of many universities around the world, and particularly in the United States, that are giving open access to their course offerings. So on this post, I talked about Yale, which has done an excellent job, but I want to go on now to the University of Berkeley because I've been sort of drilling deeper. And Berkeley is, in my book, a standard setter for what they're doing, and I'm going to show you why. So when you go to Berkeley's webpage, webcastberkeley.edu, you see courses, you click on that, and you can see that they've got, by year, all their different course offerings. They don't offer a complete OpenCourseWare for every single class on their syllabus, but for quite a few of them anyway. So you can scroll down and browse by year, and you can see that their current offerings. They've got anthropology, biology, chemistry, psychology, economics, education, engineering, on and on, right? Geography, law, physics, sociology, statistics, blah blah blah. All right. But as I browsed, I was being a history teacher next year, doing European history and Asian history. I was looking for a European course, and I found this one from spring 2008. And you can see that it has videos you can download, and also MP3s if you just want to listen. But really, go for the videos. All right, I'm going to show you one of the videos from this class, spring 2008's Modern European History, and let's just watch it for a second, because I want to show you what else you get besides just the videotape of the class.
You'll remember that at its height, the Roman Empire encircled, Kevin, the entire Mediterranean Sea. Over time, such a vast expanse of territory was just too cumbersome to administer from a single center, a single capital. And by about the time this world began to get thoroughly Christianized, in the 3rd century or so, the empire was divided for purely administrative conveniences into two.
Okay, that's enough. All right, so great. We've got a full year or semester of lectures from January to May of last year that takes us all the way through modern European history. You notice it says visit the course website. Well, I did visit the course website, and here it is. But I learned that you had to have a password to get into this course's, online e-learning space. And it said email us, and we will provide you with a password. Well, I was afraid that that was not going to happen, but lo and behold, I did email them, and the professor of this class, who we just saw, was nice enough. Although she's not even at Berkeley this semester, she's up at Stanford, she was nice enough to, within 2 or 3 hours, send me a password so that I was able to go into all of the resources of the same. Now look at the resources that are available. You've got lecture outlines, slideshows, study guides for the final exam, midterm identifications, paper assignments, all that sort of thing, all right? Now, when we go to the lecture outlines, this is what you'll see. This is what we were just watching, lecture 1. So there it is in a PDF that you can download and print out of her entire lecture with some sources which, AP teachers, for example, or IB teachers might consider using for their assigned readings. And moving on, the slideshows are what are really amazing, all right? Anybody who is taught knows what a pain it can be to look for visuals and graphics for their lectures. And trust me, I know when I say lectures, there's a lot we could talk about as far as pedagogy goes, but this is a college level course, and one thing I'm discovering with Yale and MIT is that they are straight lecture, an hour and 20 minutes of straight lecture. Nonetheless, they've put a lot of good work into sharing their resources for the lectures. So here are the slides that we just saw this professor using for her European history course, all the way through, in order. So you've got the outline of the course, or of the lecture, and then you've got the slides to use with the lecture, and that carries on all the way through for each one of the lectures. So basically what a teacher of European history, and I imagine of a lot of other courses too, has is a curriculum. Now you would have to adapt it for your learners, sure, but you've got amazing resources here. You know, I can very easily, on my Mac, take a picture of this to save it as a JPEG image, and then put it into PowerPoint or whatever to use for a a slideshow that's not just a PDF file like this. So, you know, great stuff. Great stuff. What else do we have? Industrial Revolution, Luddites, art, on and on. The Russian Revolution. So there it is. You got all of this resource from Berkeley, absolutely free, and for teachers, it's an amazing way. If you have a teacher who doesn't feel particularly confident about the subject matter they need a review, this is great professional development. So administrators should really know about this and encourage their teachers to take advantage of it. And finally, support us. Donate now. I know times are hard for a lot of us, but if any university needs or deserves financial support for its service, by George, this one does. All right, I hope that was interesting for you. It certainly is for me. And so I'm going to shut up now, and hope this was worth your time. Thanks a lot. This is Clay Burrell, education blog at change.org. Bye-bye.